So, whenever you are ready, lying down on the earth, any comfortable position for you. So, to begin, Angela, I'm going to mute you. Okay, you're muted. So, if you don't hear me or you don't understand, or we come into a pose that just doesn't feel right for you in your body, please unmute yourself and come on and let me know so I can help you change or find another pose that works best for you. Also, while I share some meditations and thoughts today, feel free to just take what resonates for you and leave the rest behind. You can always just return to the sensation of your breath. So, to begin, noticing your breath. Notice where you feel your breath in your body today. Where do you feel it the most? Perhaps you feel it the most in your nose as you breathe in, or maybe you feel it the most as you breathe out, coming back out through your nose. Maybe you feel it on your inhale in your diaphragm, feeling your body expand. Or maybe you feel it the most on your exhale as the breath, leaves your body. Perhaps if you're able to, taking deep inhales in through your nose, into your diaphragm, allowing it to expand. And on your exhales, allowing your diaphragm to come back in towards itself. So deep inhales and long, slow exhales. And I invite you to check in with your body. Is there any part of your body that is calling out for your attention? Maybe there's pain or discomfort somewhere. Maybe there's tension somewhere. Or maybe you're feeling something emotionally that's manifesting somehow in your body. Then perhaps as you inhale, imagine sending energy to that part of you. That energy can be anything you need. Maybe it's softening, compassion, releasing. Inhaling the energy. And then as you exhale, allow the energy to flow back out of you. So you have the opportunity to always return to this pose if you need to during our practice. Maybe you return to this meditation of using your breath as energy, or maybe you just notice the sensation of your breath. So let's find some small movements in the fingers and toes. rolling around wrists and ankles. Perhaps stretching here if that feels good for you and your body. And then in your own time, rolling over to one side, any side that's calling for you. And then gently making your way up to seated. So we're going to start in seated. So once you get there, if you have a folded blanket that you can sit your hips on or a pillow, and sit however is comfortable. It doesn't have to be easy seated pose. Um, it can be anything that's comfortable. We're just going to find a little bit of movement here in our neck. I don't know why today I feel like we need to do it. So we're going to do it. All right. So relaxing your shoulders back and down your spine, sitting up nice and tall, and then allowing your chin to come in towards your chest. Allow your head to hang heavy. Perhaps you feel a stretch here along the back of your neck. Find one more round of breath. And then gently bringing your head back up to center. So, depending on how high you are sitting, allowing your left hand to come out to the side. If you can reach fingertips, come to the earth. If not, just maybe activating your hands. So, curl back the fingers slightly. And then you're going to allow your head to drop over towards right ear towards right shoulder. And perhaps you're able to slow down your breath just a little bit more. On your next inhale, allowing your head to come back to center. Then we're going to make our way over to the other side. Right hand comes out to the side, or you tent it on the earth, allowing your left ear to drop over towards your left shoulder. Okay, on your next inhale, allowing your head to come back to center. We're going to do a little bit of something that works the fascia. So, not the muscles, but all the like connective tissue that is moves in all different directions in our body. Not the best way to explain it. I'm sorry. Okay, fascia, not the muscle, stretchy tissue. So we're going to bring our hands up to our collarbone, elbows point out in front of us. So you're going to use your arms kind of like a weight here. So allow the elbows to drop down. Keep holding on to the collarbone area and feel the stretch of the skin here. And then allow your head to drop over towards the right side. So maybe you play with it a little bit here. Maybe you notice how it feels if you release your jaw, soften your jaw. If you don't have any neck issues, maybe you turn your head so that your nose is pointing down towards the floor, but right ear still comes over towards the right shoulder. Allowing your nose to come back towards center still, head to the side. If it's comfortable for you, not comfortable for everyone, maybe you look up, nose points up towards the sky. So maybe you feel the shift here of the stretch moving from the back of the neck to the front. And slowly turn the nose back to center, gently bringing your head back up. So we can try that again if you want. Maybe change the cross of your hands on your collarbone, elbows come up, allow the elbows to drop, and this time left ear to left shoulder. Soften your jaw. Notice if anything changes. Maybe you point your nose down towards the earth. If it's comfortable for you, maybe nose points up towards the sky. Gently bring the nose back to center, bring the head back up to center. Release the arms, find a few shoulder rolls. Shoulders come up towards your ears and then back and down your spine. Okay, so now that we have our neck nice and warmed up, we're going to come down onto the earth. So for this pose, you will need a folded blanket. We're going to come onto our front body. So the way it looks is it's going to depend kind of on your body and how it feels the most comfortable for you. You're going to create a long fold in your blanket. The blanket's going to come down to the earth, and you're going to place it either underneath your hip bones or just above there. So just kind of see what feels good for you. So once you make your way all the way down, maybe make some adjustments. You can always bring another blanket or a pillow underneath your head. So when you come all the way down, we're going to bring our arms into cactus arms on the earth. So kind of looks like this on the earth, or goalpost arms. Okay, so cactus arms. And then let's turn the head towards the left shoulder, right ear comes to the earth. Maybe you stay here, or maybe you allow the right hand to slide down by your side. I'll show the other hand. Slides down by your side. Fingers point down towards your toes, and it's up to you. Palm can face down or palm can face up, whatever feels the most relaxing for you. If you haven't already, lowering or closing your eyes. So, before I get into a meditation, just a reminder that you are not stuck in any pose. You can make adjustments along the way if you wish or you need to. You can always come out of this pose and come into Shavasana, lying on the floor, or any other pose that helps you relax. So, when we are halfway through, I'll let you know. I'll guide you to switch over to the other side. So I didn't pick a particular topic for today's class. I just grabbed some meditations that I have enjoyed teaching in the past that I haven't taught in a long time. So, first one here, grounding meditation with the energies of nature. So, softening your shoulders, softening your jaw, softening the place around your eyes. And find your breath. Deep inhales, long, slow exhales. I invite you to picture yourself standing in a beautiful meadow filled with flowers. The sun is shining down and you feel its warmth on your face. You feel the contrast of the cool, moist earth beneath your bare feet where you are standing. As you look around, you see a forest across the meadow. You walk towards the forest. You can sense its energies, and with each step, you connect more deeply with the earth, the plants and flowers that surround you, and even the air that you breathe. You feel at one and in harmony with nature. As you reach the forest, you see a trail that leads deeper into the forest and you follow it. The earth beneath you is a little more moist and cooler than the sun filled meadow. But even though the forest is shaded, you still feel warm, peaceful, and connected. Glancing along the trail, you see a large tree that seems to stand out from the others, and its energies are palpable. It seems to be calling you. Walking up to the tree, you place a hand on its bark and you feel an immediate sense of connection, like being home. You love this tree and it loves you. So we are halfway through. I invite you to bring your right arm back up into cactus arm, turning your head towards the right side, left ear comes to the earth, and then sliding the left arm down, palm faces up or down. You notice a doorway in the trunk of the tree just big enough for you to open and step inside. As soon as you step in the tree, you begin to merge with it. You relax into it knowing that you can return to your body at any time. Your arms lift up and reach into the branches of the tree, into each twig and leaf up above. Your body merges with the trunk, and you feel the sap and its life force energy running through the tree. Your legs and feet merge with the roots of the tree, and you feel how it is connected to and part of the earth. You sense the wisdom and beauty of the tree, the sense of belonging and of just being an individual tree in the forest, but also part of the forest, the earth, the air, the animals, and the birds that live here. You feel the tree breathing, and as it breathes in through its every leaf, it then exhales air into the forest and beyond. You sense the pulse, the heartbeat of the forest, the earth, the air, and the energy from all the life forms within. You feel the palpable energy of the forest. You feel a sense of peace. When you are ready, you thank the tree for sharing this experience and for its love. You feel yourself returning to your body while still remaining connected to the tree, the earth, and the forest. As you step outside the tree, you once again place a hand on its bark and pause for a moment before you return to the meadow and the sunshine. You sit in the meadow, placing your hands lightly in your lap. And you begin to return to the present moment, taking some deep breaths here. And then, whenever you're ready, bringing both arms into your cactus arm. And then from here, you're slowly going to shift over. So, rolling over to one side, and then slowly making your way up to seated. So, in this pose, it's going to be um, a lying, cuddle pose is what it's called, or fallen tree. So, you can take either a pillow or a folded blanket. We're going to come back down onto our front body. So the pillow or folded blanket will do it so that when you come down on your body, it's on the left side. So this will be here to protect your knee and your ankle. So coming down onto the front body and then rolling over onto your right side. So placing your knee and ankle on your blanket. So it's as high or as low as you wish it to be. The higher it is, the more of a stretch you will feel. But we're going to kind of turn a little bit here. So only go as far as you feel comfortable. Slowly rolling over until you come as far as you can onto the front part of your body. Maybe the blanket slides away. If you slide the blanket closer to your feet, it's less of a stretch. If you pull the blanket up, it's more of a stretch. So, only as far as you feel comfortable. Maybe your hips come all the way down, maybe they don't. And then arms come wherever you wish. So, maybe you place your hands underneath your forehead. Perhaps you place one ear on the floor. You find the cactus arms once again. Maybe arms in a T, whatever feels good for you. So taking deep inhales and long, slow exhales. Notice if you're holding any tension anywhere. Does it feel like you're trying to hold yourself up somehow? Relax and soften and allow your body to sink down into the earth. Take deep inhales, long, slow exhales. So it seems that I'm really in the mood for nature meditations. We have the beach, the forest, the ocean, a cloud. Okay. Floating on a cloud. As you inhale, release the scalp of your head. And as you exhale, let the tension go away even more. Breathe in relaxation. Feel your face and ears relax and exhale all the tension. Feel your neck and shoulders relaxing. Continue to breathe in relaxation and breathe out tension. I invite you to bring a picture to mind. Imagine that you are floating on a soft, fluffy white cloud. Feel the surface beneath you becoming softer and more cloud like. Feel a cloud rising out of the surface you are on, surrounding you in its protective support. Soon you are floating on just the cloud. Perhaps you let it rise a little further, taking you with it. See the walls and ceiling around you disappearing as you float into the sunny sky, drifting on a cloud. Feel the cloud beneath you. It's soft but supportive. Feel the cloud supporting your entire body. Notice each place where your body is touching the cloud. Feel how soft and comfortable the cloud is, almost like floating in the air. Notice how the cloud feels. And notice how your body is warm and heavy, sinking into the cloud. So we're going to make our way over to the other side. So you take your time. And the way to do it is to slowly roll back over onto your right side. Okay, and then you have a choice of how you want to flip over, either onto the belly or onto the back, so that you can make your way over to the other side. So, lying on your left side, blanket is to the right. Again, bending the knee, placing the ankle and the knee on the blanket, and then slowly rolling over onto your front body as far as you feel comfortable. Arms come wherever's comfortable. And feel free to grab something to place under your head if you need. Another blanket, a pillow, anything that helps you remain comfortable. So I invite you to start to create an image in your mind of where you are. You might be floating just barely above ground. You can choose to float wherever you like. The sky above you is bright blue, sunny, and inviting. You are warm and comfortable, warmed by the sun's rays shining down peacefully. There are some other clouds in the sky floating gently. See them lazily passing by far above. Your cloud can float wherever you choose. If you enjoy being high, you can let your cloud rise into the sky. Remember, you are safe. You are relaxed, floating on a cloud, supported gently but firmly by your cloud. Surrounded by the cloud's protective embrace. See the sights around you as you are floating. Imagine the green grass below, gently blowing in the wind. Imagine the green grass below recedes as you float further up into the sky. From here, the grass looks like soft carpet, the wind creating gentle waves in the grass as if it were water. Notice what else you see. Perhaps some trees, their leaves whispering in the gentle breeze. You can gaze down on housetops, country roads, and hills. From this amazing vantage point, you can see around you 360 degrees. The horizon stretches out in a complete circle around you. Notice in the distance how the hills appear almost blue, slightly hazy. How does it feel to be floating on a cloud? Does it sway gently like a boat on an almost smooth water? Does it drift in the breeze? Notice how you feel comfortable here, floating on a cloud. So, whenever you feel ready, rolling over onto your left side. And then using your hands to slowly help you come up to seated. So, our last pose, I'm going to give you an option out of two different poses. It just depends on what you have at home available to you. So, if you have something like a bolster or some thick pillows, and if you have something like two blocks or some books or something, you're going to create a ramp at the head of your mat. If you don't have something like this, hang tight. I'm going to show you what to do with just a blanket. Okay. So, creating the ramp, the prop at the back of the mat is higher than the prop that's at the front. I don't know if you can see that very well. And then you're going to place your bolster or whatever your firm surface is on to your props on the floor, creating like a ramp. Once you have created your ramp, bringing your sits bones nice and close um, to the ramp, and then laying back, palms face up towards the sky, shoulders soften. Legs can be anywhere that's comfortable for you. Maybe knees are bent, feet are wide on the mat, knees come together. Maybe legs come long on the mat. Or if you wish, recline, butterfly, feet together, knees apart, and feel free to grab other objects around you to support your legs by placing them under your knee or under your hip, wherever is comfortable. So if this is not something you're able to create at home, you have an option with the blanket. So with the blanket, you're just going to create a long roll. And when you come down, you'll notice if it's too high, it will not feel comfortable. So the long roll is going to come down onto the earth. Now, once you make your way down onto your back, you want to make sure that the blanket is below the shoulder blades. So not on the shoulder blades, but just below. So kind of like the bra strap area. Um, you should be able to bring your arms out to the side. That's how you know it's in the right position. Otherwise, it's too high. So arms can be out in a T shape or cactus shape. And then same thing with your legs, whatever's comfortable. Maybe knees are together, maybe legs are out long. Maybe you need to make the roll a little smaller, a little bigger. You can always adjust it up or down your back, wherever it feels comfortable. So wherever you are, whichever pose you are in, lowering or closing your eyes if you haven't done so already. And returning to your cloud. You continue floating on your cloud, enjoying the sights around you. Up here, the air is so clean. You look up at the beautiful sky. The clouds that were high above you are much closer now. So close that you can almost touch them, but not quite. As you look down below you, the earth looks like a patchwork quilt. Green grass, golden fields, yellow, brown, blue patches of water, rivers, and lakes. Now you are so close to another cloud above you that you can reach out and touch it. Notice what it feels like. And if you wish, you can rise even higher still and pass right through the clouds above. Feel the mist on your cheeks as you rise through the clouds. Feel the sun shine through just enough that the white all around you glows vibrantly. You rise higher still, suddenly coming through the clouds and into the open, dazzling sunlight shining on your face. The sky above is brilliant blue. You lay back on your cloud, floating and relaxing. You feel the cloud beneath you, still supporting you smoothly and comfortably. Now it's time for your cloud to return you to your day. Feel the cloud flying through the sky back to where you need to go. Let your cloud lower you down back toward the ground. Float back to where you were when you started this meditation. Let the clouds melt with the earth and the props beneath you. Feel the clouds slowly disappear as the real surface becomes more solid beneath you. So we're gently going to come out of this pose by slowly rolling over to one side and then using your hands to help you come up to seated. And our very last pose of today is Shavasana, or any final resting pose that your body is asking for. So, in Shavasana, if you wish, maybe taking a rolled blanket, a pillow, or some blocks and placing it underneath your knees to give your low back a little bit of support, or maybe not, whatever's comfortable for you. Maybe you're lying on your side or your front body. Use as many props as you need to feel comfortable here. Once you find a place on the earth that feels right for you, lowering or closing your eyes, taking deep inhales in through your nose and long, slow exhales out. Relaxing your shoulders, allowing your face to soften, your jaw softens, forehead relaxes. With every exhale, maybe you're able to soften and settle a little more into the earth, letting go of anything you don't need, any tension in your body, any discomfort in your mind, anything that no longer serves you. Sending your breath wherever it needs to go, whatever part of you that is calling out for your attention. And send that energy there, no matter what kind of energy it is that you need. Kindness, softening, compassion, patience, forgiveness, love. And if there isn't a part of you that's calling out for your attention, maybe just sending kindness, compassion, and love to yourself. As you send this energy to whatever part of you needs it, imagine that energy starting to grow and spreading throughout your body. What does this energy look like to you? Maybe there's a color, or maybe it's a bright light. Maybe it's just a sensation like warmth. Maybe it feels like a hug. As you inhale, drawing in a little more of that energy. And as you exhale, allow it to spread a little further throughout your body. Notice when your mind starts to wander. And remember that it's completely normal for that to happen. It happens to all of us. The important thing is that we notice and come back. Come back to that energy, or maybe just the sensation of your breath. Feel that energy throughout your entire body, and maybe feel it surrounding your body. Maybe with each inhale, bringing in more of the energy, and with every exhale, allow it to spread out further. Maybe it fills the room that you're in. Maybe it fills your home. Maybe it reaches out to others. Remember that you can always call upon this energy whenever you need it. Whenever you are ready, imagine bringing that energy back inside of yourself. Bring it into your center, whatever that means for you, and know that it is there for you when you need it. Gently bringing your awareness back into the room. Notice the earth beneath you, the air on your skin, any sounds around you. Maybe it's the sound of your breath, your heartbeat, maybe someone in the distance in your home. And then making some small movements here in your fingers and toes. Maybe these small movements become bigger movements. In your own time, rolling over to one side, whichever side is calling for you. Take a moment here and find gratitude for something or someone in your life. Maybe it's gratitude for your practice today. And then, whenever you're ready, slowly making your way up to seated and lowering or closing your eyes once you get there. The light in me sees and honors the light in each and every one of you. That light is a place of peace, love, kindness, and compassion. When you are in that place in you, and I am in that place in me, there is no difference and no distance between us. Together, we are the same. We are one. Thank you for joining me. Have a beautiful evening.